Guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you guys how I do a full builder gel fill, like nothing on my nails, just soaked off my nails, bare nail, straight up from the top. So we're going to start by pushing back our cuticles. I'm using the Bonafide Beauty Glass cuticle pusher. I love it so much. It's so gentle. Anyways, so got to push back that cuticle because look at all that gunk. So gross. You got to get the invisible cuticle off and all that. So I just gently push them back, and that is how I start. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I'm just going to take out my electric file, and I'm just going to put on the mandrel bit that allows me to have the little sanding bit, because I feel like it's really gentle on your cuticles and not like hard at all to use on your natural nail. But I only put it on 4 RPM because I feel like any higher than that, it's going to like burn or hurt your natural nails. Once again, not a professional. This is what I found that works for me. So I just follow around the cuticle area. This is what really helps me get off my dead invisible cuticle, because you just see all that dust fly off. Like, that's so gross, but that is what happens. And so that's why I really love this, because it really just helps me get it super clean and really prepped and ready for my builder gel. Okay, so now that I'm done sanding off the dead cuticle, I'm just going to take a normal buffer and buff off just anything else that's on the surface of the nail that I just didn't want to get with the e-file, because hand buffers are just the best. So I learned this trick from Miss Melissa's Manis, where you only want to buff in one direction instead of seesawing back and forth. You want to buff in one direction on your natural nail, because she said sometimes you're using it to strip off oils, and if you keep going back and forth, you're gonna just put the same oils back on. So I really took that tip, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. And so I've liked it. So I'm just buffing in one direction, getting all of that rest of the gunk off. Okay, so now that we're done buffing, I'm going to brush off the dust and just really get ready for our next step. So just brushing that off, looking at how they look, all natural. Okay, so now we're applying nail primer. So there's dehydrator and primer, but I'm using primer right now because primer is really good for gel application. It just kind of gives you this tacky surface that's going to help you help your nail adhere to the gel. Dehydrator is really good for taking out the oils out of your nails and stuff. They go hand in hand, but this is really good and mainly used for gel. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our Vivid Glam Co base coat. I use all of her products for my builder gel application because they're the best and Logan's the best. And so for builder gel, you need to have a base coat. So I start with just doing one base coat on every nail, just thinly apply it. Make sure to avoid the cuticle area, because whenever it gets in your cuticle area, gel kind of floods kind of easily because it's pretty liquidy, and it hardens when you cure it, so it's just not a good combination, and you don't want that buildup at your cuticle line. So yeah, basically this is me just applying the base coat and getting ready to move on with the process. Now that the base coat is all applied, we are gonna cure for 30 seconds because this is a UV LED lamp and that's how long it takes for this. So yeah. Okay, now that that's all done and cured, we're gonna go in with our builder gel. So how I start out with my builder gel is I kind of just get like a small dollop kind of, and I just thinly start to spread it on my nail. So it's very thick, so you gotta wipe off a lot of it. So I just got a small little dollop, and I'm gonna start, let me get all situated, I'm gonna start kind of at the cuticle, but not really, because once again, you don't wanna flood that line. And so you just start kind of 3/4 and you brush up and you brush up. And so then I go closer to my cuticle to just get this naked spots that I missed, and I just continue to brush up because I'm gonna do 2 coats for strength. So this is the first coat. I'm just making sure everything's covered, everything's even, and then I'm just gonna brush up. And I'm gonna tilt my hand over at the end because that's how you get it to level, but you'll see that later. So just watch me apply this. Okay, so now that we're done applying the builder gel, I'm just gonna flip over now, like I was telling y'all earlier, and level out that gel because that's very important to do. Okay, so now we're gonna get our lamp, we're gonna move all the stuff away, and we are gonna cure for 60 seconds because builder gel is thicker and needs more curing time. Okay, so now that we're done curing, you could technically stop here if you wanted to, but I like pretty, not like super thick nails, super strengthy nails, but I like good strength on my nails because I'm gonna use this as a peel-based foundation. So I'm gonna add another layer. I feel like 2 layers is like the perfect science so far for me because my nails are weak, but not that weak. And so I just feel like this gives them like that really good strength that I could even wear them bare like this for like a whole week, you know? So I'm gonna add my second layer and I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds whenever I am done. Also, you can even add 3 or 4 layers, like it does not matter. You can do whatever you want with builder gel. I just like 2 layers because I feel like that's perfect for me. But if you have thinner nails that are damaged and you really need the protection, 3 to 4 might be your go-to. But just had to say that. Here we are flipping over our hand again, getting ready to go back into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, just leveling out that gel, and then you cure it. Here I am just showing you kind of like the natural apex, the like added thickness I got from builder gel. And now I'm gonna alcohol swab my nails because builder gel does have a tacky surface, so you have to wipe it off with alcohol or else your fingers are gonna get all sticky. So I just use these alcohol wipes and I love them. And then when you are done with that, you are free to file and buff however you want because you are technically done with your process unless you added more layers, and you are ready to buff and file and fix that shape. So that's all I'm doing here right now. I'm just narrowing my sides, getting the builder gel off my skin, buffing, filing, you know, all of that. Okay, so now I'm just showing you the extra strength that I got. Like normally my nails are kind of bendy, so I'm just showing you that you can like press them and it's not gonna make you cringe like how it can sometimes, you know. So just buffing off that excess, you know, builder gel, making them thin how I like them, thin but thick, you know. So just getting around that cuticle area, make sure it's not chunked up, and just preparing all of that. Now I'm just brushing off that dust, and then I'm gonna go in with this kind of sharper part of my file, but it's not sharp, I promise. It's very gentle on your skin. I just use it to go around the cuticle area because there is still some of that gel that kind of gets on your skin. Like even if you're so precise with it, it still does get there. And so I find this really helps like when I'm about to apply my dip, because it gives me that very crisp already cuticle line. And so it just kind of like gets it prepared for the next step. And I just think it helps me because I don't like them to be gunky. So this is just like that extra step I use to clean them. You don't have to do this, but this is what I like to do. So yeah. Here I am just brushing off that dust, the extra gunk that I got off, and then I'm going to use a manicure brush because this is cured, it's pretty hard, and I'm just going to like make sure those cuticle lines are as clean as I like them. This is what I do, and this is how I get all that dust off before I go in and apply my top coat. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Vivid Glam Co Delicate Gel base plus top. It's amazing because you don't have to put a base coat under it. It serves as that and a top coat. It's literally awesome and so shiny. So I do that just like I applied all my other gel liquids, just kind of at the 3/4 method, not trying to flood the cuticle, then going over the cuticle. So I seriously love this stuff because like, wow, it makes it's like you're missing a step. So like it's faster, you know? And I put top coat on because I do apply peel base over my nails, which is this kind of like liquid that you can use as a barrier between your dip and your nail to be able to pop them off and not have to soak them off. And I love it. It's the greatest invention ever, especially if you like changing out your mayonnaise like every week like me. So this is why I apply top coat, but you definitely don't have to. If you're just gonna go in with dip after this, you can skip this step and start your dip process. So here it is once it's all applied. I haven't cured it yet, but I was just showing you how shiny it is already. So you cure this for 60 seconds. I don't know, that's what I like to do it for. And so when you're done with that, you do not have to wipe it. It is kind of a no wipe. It's amazing and I love it. And I'm just trying to show you how glossy it is, how pretty it is. And this is what it looks like whenever I am done with my whole builder gel process. And now I'm technically ready to put peel base on and start dipping my nails. Now I'm going in with my cuticle candy in the scent Troppy Way. It's literally my favorite. Miss Chelsea Deview put me on it. And I love it, and I love CJ, and I love Candy Skincare, and this stuff, like, seriously, like, if you need to nourish your cuticles and heal them up fast, this stuff it's gold. It is gold. So I rub that in, and I'm only doing this because I'm not putting dip on after this. I'm kind of just wearing my builder gel for now. But yeah, this is my cuticle oiling, and it's so important for your nails and for your health. So just remember to oil your cuticles. I just had to show off the super cute bottle. But anyway, shout out to CJ at Candy Skincare and Logan at Vivid Glam Co. And thank you all for watching. This is the finished product, and I am so thankful y'all are here. Like and subscribe, and bye!